As a CISO, I want to be able to have eyes and ears on every application across the environment. The reality of it is I don't have the people. Most CISOs don't have the people to go do that in a manual way. The lack of visibility inside the legacy identity stacks is the big problem area. The Opti platform being AI native from day one, I think, is super crucial. Being able to have an identity stack that's really contextualized around everything identity is, I think, a key differentiator to their success. The other part that I think is super innovative is having natural language processing around how you interact with the tool is something that's going to be super creative and a big differentiator in the market. Opti being able to really reduce our risks with a holistic process is the thing I appreciate the most. With Opti, we're able to really do a deep discovery of the permissions that are out there in our environments. Being able to have deep integrations into all the tools that have our sensitive information is a huge win. With legacy IGA tools, you may have findings and exceptions that require manual remediation. With Opti, having deep integrations into the various tools that are most critical to your business, you're able to have real-time or near real-time remediation and automation to be able to remove those permissions and reduce that attack surface, enforcing least privilege, which is key. One of the biggest points of friction during the compliance cycle is having managers and executives approve access for their massive teams. That can be super time consuming and not the best use of these executives' time. So now when we start thinking about is workflows that we can leverage in Opti to start identifying really low risk user access reviews and automate those approvals and then identify the most risky ones, I think will create a great user experience for executives, improve productivity, and be able to instill compliance from day one. With Opti, we're able to have our engineers work more efficiently and allow them to work on the more higher impact events or higher impact evidence requirements necessary for compliance. Opti really becomes our unified control plane for identity. So this allows us to have smarter, more decisive decisions, and they're really risk quantitative. And I think that's so important to be able to really have a measurable way of how you're reducing that risk. Because that's how you can eventually realize your return on investment by implementing a solution like Opti, because over time you'll see that risk of user permissions, user identities go down quarter after quarter.